Welcome number 1 game followers, subscribe, drop a thumbs up, and write in the comments below the perfect might have been attacking duo that you once dreamed of seeing in action. And while you're typing, we proceed to the news. Let's get the show on the pitch. Bruno Fernandes is about to sign a new contract with Manchester United. Negotiations are in the final stages, Fabrizio Romano writes. Juventus have a desire to buy Alvaro Morata from Atletico, but are not ready to pay more than 15 million euros, although the buyout clause is 35 million. Lazio will provide a contract to Dries Mertens, whose deal with Napoli expires at the season's end, according to Corriere dello Sport. Fenerbahce midfielder Mesut Özil has been excluded from the first team, according to the official website of the Turkish club. The reason behind such a decision was not disclosed by management. For me, Paolo Maldini has always been the best defender that has ever existed around, and I was lucky enough to play with him, Ronaldinho said. Friends, we again ask you to support our new news project, World News. Many of you have already subscribed and follow the most important daily world news updates. However, not everyone is aware of another high-quality channel of ours. So if you want to keep up with the most essential world news in just 8-10 minutes, then we are gonna leave links in the description, pinned comments, and the final screen. Feel free to subscribe. Let's move on. Sergio Aguero will be taking Argentina's backroom staff position throughout the 2022 World Cup, confirmed the national team's coach Lionel Scaloni. Borussia Dortmund can sell its midfielder Jude Bellingham for no less than 90 million euros, Marca notifies. Former England, Tottenham and Sunderland striker Jermaine Defoe has retired. Gareth Bale has already netted 5 goals for Wales this season and only 1 for Real Madrid. Neymar is a huge player who can claim the Ballon d'Or. He is still one of the top 3 players in the world. RMC Sport quotes Cafu. Newcastle's transfer budget for the summer will be £60 million. There will be no bustling deals, The Telegraph informs. The head coach of the Spanish national team, Luis Enrique, doubts the expediency of cooperation after the World Cup. Bayern agreed with 13-year-old Mike Wisdom to move from Borussia Mönchengladbach. The player will immediately join the U15 squad. Barcelona offered Ronald Araujo €5 million on a new contract, while Liverpool and Manchester United can pay twice as much, according to ESPN. Paris Saint-Germain are in talks with Sporting to sign fullback Nuno Mendes for €40 million. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson suggested hosting either Euro 2028 or Euro 2032 in Ukraine. Hoffenheim midfielder Florian Grillitsch will most likely refuse to prolong his contract and leave in the summer for free. Roma, Napoli, Lazio, Arsenal and Newcastle are aiming to buy him, Kicker informs. Atletico are the main favorites to get Boubacar Kamara from Marseille. Los Colchoneros have been following the midfielder for several years, and he himself wants to perform in Madrid. City Football Group will purchase Dutch NAC Breda. The deal is to be formalized after agreement with the Royal Netherlands Football Association and the city municipality. Marseille are gonna get a new technical sponsor from next season. Instead of Uber Eats, Kazoo will place its inscription on jerseys, the press office of the Olympians reports. Manuel Neuer, Thomas Müller and Robert Lewandowski will demand significant pay rises in their renewed contracts. At the moment, Bayern see a problem in this matter, Bild claims. There is growing confidence in Manchester City's side to get Erling Haaland this summer. Juventus are watching Leipzig midfielder Dominique Szoboszlai. He's considered a cheaper alternative to Paul Pogba, insider Paolo Nonmolo notifies. Representatives of Ousmane Dembele are willing to sit down at the negotiating table with Barcelona to discuss a new contract once again. Rumors are false. I don't know why I should leave Borussia Dortmund. I'm at the top club that plays in the UCL and where I play regularly, Thorgan Hazard claimed. Erik ten Hag is not sure he will be able to successfully take over Manchester United. The manager doubts the leadership of the club. Team Talk notes. Eden Hazard intends to stay at Real Madrid until his contract expires in 2024, though the club wants to sell him in summer, according to Marca. We have lived 15 extraordinary years with Ronaldo and Messi. He is in pole position. He has everything to be the best, to be Ballon d'Or winner several times, Michel Platini stated. The playoffs for the 2022 World Cup qualifiers took place yesterday. You can see the results displayed in front of you. Now it's time for us to dive into the main news of the release. Starting with the rewind of the Qatari World Cup qualifying semifinals. Portugal defeated Turkey 3-1, meaning that Cristiano Ronaldo and his gang are heading straight to the final. But here's the thing, the Portuguese will not be facing Italy as we previously expected. Squadra Azzurra sensationally got knocked out from North Macedonia, missing in the 92nd minute of the meeting, and for the second time in a row was left with no World Cup ticket. As for other games, Wales withstood Austria with 2-1 thanks to Gareth Bale's brace. And in the most equal clash possible, Sweden took over the Czech Republic, 1-0. Bayern striker Robert Lewandowski could move to Barcelona. The Catalans are willing to offer the Pole a 4-year contract, Diario Sport reports. According to the source, the 33-year-old forward believes that he has already reached his best level with Bayern, having won all possible tournaments, and therefore is not averse of switching clubs in the upcoming transfer window. As for Barcelona's motivation, it lies in the desire to bring a world-class star to the Camp Nou, as this role is still vacant after the departure of Lionel Messi. Besides, negotiations with Borussia Dortmund's Erling Haaland can be too difficult to handle and turn out to be a failure. At the same time, the Catalans are thinking of Liverpool leader Mohamed Salah. Lewandowski himself is interested in filling the gap in the Barca camp, and the good relations of the player's agent Pini Zahavi with the president of the Blaugranas, Joan Laporta, should help in the course of the transfer. We recall that Lewandowski has not yet agreed on a new contract with Bayern, with the current one expiring in the summer of 2023. Now we turn to other Barcelona objectives. Foot Mercato journalist Santi Auna has found out that the Blaugranas are considering Manchester City winger Riyad Mahrez as a direct replacement for Ousmane Dembele, although Leeds United's Rafinha still remains a priority. Coincidence or not, but according to the Catalan newspaper Sport, the other day the head coach of the Citizens, Pep Guardiola, has returned from the flight to Barcelona. Guys, well, we just couldn't get past the update published by L'Équipe newspaper this night. PSG striker Kylian Mbappe is reportedly approached by Barcelona. A worthy offer is being prepared at the Camp Nou, and the Frenchman, whose priority is a sports project and not big money, will definitely listen to the representatives of Barca and will not close the door to them. The Catalans believe that the acquisition of Mbappe as a free agent will cost them less than the transfer of Erling Haaland. Real Madrid have a no less serious scheme. According to Defensa Central, during the off-season, Los Blancos wish to get rid of 4 players of the attacking line at once, namely Gareth Bale, Eden Hazard, Luka Jovic, and Mariano Diaz. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez is planning to replace them with Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe. The Merengues are also reportedly targeting Bayern winger Moussa Diaby, Diario AS adds. What's even more remarkable, Marca notes the Royal Club is considering various options to boost the right flank of the defense and thus monitoring Monaco central defender Aurélien Tchouaméni. PSG are interested in Wolverhampton winger Pedro Neto, according to Goal and the Daily Mail. The Parisians continue to decide on a replacement for Kylian Mbappe and are watching the progress of the 22-year-old Portuguese in the English Premier League. Over 2 weeks ago, Neto signed an updated agreement with the Wolves, though PSG doesn't care about it. The Red and Blues are set to overpay for Pedro in case they realize that he suits them perfectly. Guys, we've got breaking news for ya! Putin is about to start a nuclear war, and these are the horrific consequences for the world. Click on the video in front of you to know more. And it was Football News. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you in a bit.